So, boundaries. Why do we need them? What's the deal? I remember being like a kid and watching like movies. Like, you remember like She's All That or The President's Daughter or whatever. They end up dating this girl just based on like a bet. And then the bet, and the girl finds out about the bet, and then you don't really like me, you just only date me because of the bet, I don't care if you love me now. But then, like, the dude's, like, really in love with her. And everybody who's watching the movie can tell, like, he's really in love with her. Like, come on now. So, in my mind, it's like, why are you being petty? Like, he made a mistake. People make mistakes. Like, forgive, bitch. It's fine. Like, and that's kind of how I always live my life. Like, you can get through here, diplomacy, conversation, logical thinking. We can all have the outcome we want. You don't have to play these games. Like, there doesn't have to be a 2 hour, a 20-minute chunk of the movie where you're not speaking to him because your feelings are hurt. Like, you can understand, empathize, and move on. And I think I've been recently learning a lot about Mars in the 12th house. Shout out to a fairy godmother, I think the name of her page is. She does a lot of videos about Mars in the 12th. I have Mars and Leo in the 12th, which is kind of funny to me. But anyways, so she just talks a lot about how we're not here to be petty. And we're not. But one of the lessons that I'm learning is that you still have to have boundaries. That girl has to have. The 20-minute part of that movie where she's not speaking to him has to exist. Because you have to understand, there are boundaries. There are many, many, many boundaries. And they have to take place. They have to be respected. Because when you upset the natural order of things, it's causing different problems that you may not be ready for. I guess, like, in my personal life, people will pick an issue with me, and I will know that they're wrong. Everybody in the world will know that they're wrong. And I'll stand here like Jesus, and think that I don't have to acknowledge their wrongness. I will think that, well, I can forgive them. I can see past that. I'm not bothered by that. My anger doesn't overcome me. My emotion doesn't overcome me. I'm in my head with it. I see the best possible outcome behind the scenes. So it's fine. I'm going to respond this way, and we're all going to have a good outcome. It doesn't work like that. Because what happens is the people around me pick up that energy. And when I don't take action on it, it grows. And when they don't take action on it, it grows. And it eventually boils over. If someone wrongs you, it is not up to you to alleviate them of those consequences. It's not up to you to be that martyr. And to just take it. It's not. Actions come with consequences, and it's egotistical and damning to relieve people of those consequences. And no matter how big your heart is, Venus in Cancer in the 11th, intercepted, you still cannot take away people's pain or their consequences. And maybe this is my South House node in the 12th, or South node in the 12th, excuse me, that I am been leaning on. And my 6th house North node maybe in Aquarius will be more helpful. Maybe this is that moment. Not sure. But last couple weeks I've been learning so much about mentally in my own mind, not learning, just applying different things that I learned about astrology and psychology in my own mind, to understanding the necessity for boundaries, to when you make a sacrifice and you receive blessings, and that is a reward from the universe or an energy output from the source, or however you want to look at it, it is not up to you to pass that to someone who's not ready, and it's not up to you to limit their consequences or to give them energy when they're not ready for it. And that is very humbling. And you can think that you are the most humble person on the planet, and you can think that you are serving others all day long. But when you think that you can make a situation better than what it is, and you think that you can move outside your limits, then the universe is going to show you why you can't. And I'm coming to terms with that, definitely. So there's consequences. If you disrespect me, I don't have to disrespect you back, no. But you do have to pay those consequences. And they are there, and they are real. I can no longer say, hey, look, I forgive you. Because I don't forgive you. You must show me all of the respect at all the time, or you lose my favor. And that's just what that, and that's how you have to live life. Life is not about happiness, it's about growth and expansion. And not all expansion is happy. Anyways, that's all I got today. Holla at a bitch.